it's always difficult as well with the first game, where you don't really have too much knowledge of the opposition.
Defending champions India will kick off their campaign at the FIH Odisha Hockey Men's Junior World Cup Bhubaneswar 2021 against France in a Group B match. Speaking to media ahead of the encounter, India men's chief coach Reid gave his thoughts on the match. It's always difficult with the first game where you do not have too much knowledge of the opposition. Both teams are in the same boat. So, it's exciting as well, he said.
Yeah, it's quite exciting. It's all starting to happen now, of course. So yeah, tomorrow we play France, and we've just been sitting in our subgroups working out our strategies for the upcoming matches, and especially tomorrow's match. So yeah, it's quite exciting, and it's always difficult as well with the first game, where you don't really have too much knowledge of the opposition because they haven't played any games, and of course we haven't either. So they will be in the same boat. But no,
Right.
we've been preparing as best we can, and yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, it's. I remember when we went to Europe with the senior team earlier this year. I think it is this year. We were surprised, or it made it clear that playing international teams is very different to playing the internal matches. You know, it's been great that we've been able to play the senior team, of course, and that played a pretty big role for us in Tokyo, and it hopefully will also stand us in good stead. But when we came here, we've been able to play Holland and Germany and the USA, and so we've had some really good competition with those teams. Again, it's always hard to read things in, but we had we scored a lot of goals against the USA. The Dutch was a very tight game. We gave away a late goal to them, and then last night I think it was a much better performance against Germany, where we managed to win 3 or 4-1, which was nice, but again, you don't read too much into those. People are trying different things. No one gives away too much with corners, or no one gives away too much in strategy. But it's still nice to have those, and gives you video to look at and analyse and go through some of the things that you need to learn and change and fix up and whatever else you want to call it. Yeah, look, I think it's a natural progression. This is this is the next group coming forward. We're hoping that we can get an intermediate group in between the Junior World Cup. So once people leave or get older than 21, there's a group, and it's the same around the world. Between 22 and 25, there is a bit of a hole there in a lot of countries' programs, and we're trying to plug that in. But at the moment, it's a really good ground to find the new and up and coming players. So it's been a really, for me, it's been a really exciting period, and it's great to work with juniors because they're so enthusiastic and they're willing to try anything, and yeah, it's just that they have an enthusiasm about them, and it's really nice to see. Yeah, well, look, it is one of those things that it really doesn't matter at what which level that you've played or you've worked with. When you come to an international tournament, a lot of the things that we do, a lot of the daily routines that we go through, they're the same no matter whether you're with the junior team or the senior team. So yeah, those experiences we are able to pass on, and even just preparation for games, all those sort of things. It's really been pleasing to watch Vivek here with these guys and taking a leadership role. I think it's really also an important part of your development or Vivek's development in being able to show his leadership skills, and it's really great to see, and it's something that yeah, is invaluable for him, but the team, and also for Indian hockey. So yeah, it's been really very nice to watch, and hopefully we can use some of the experiences that we've gleaned elsewhere, and Vivek especially in lately in
Thank you.
Tokyo.
तो यही चीज जो कि बड़े स्टेज से सीखा है मैंने, और कोचेस से सीखा कि टीम फर्स्ट और कैसे एक साथ टीम को रखना है, तो वो चीज़ें यहाँ पर अप्लाई किया कि हम लोग अलग नहीं है, हम लोग एक साथ हैं, तो वो चीज़ हम लोग को जोड़ के रखती है ऑफ द फील्ड और ऑन द फील्ड। हम लोग अगर ऑफ द फील्ड अच्छे रहेंगे, एक साथ रहेंगे, तो जरूर हम लोग को उसका फायदा गेम में मिलेगा।
I was talking to my wife the other day, and just sort of saying that it's competition is the same no matter whether it's for the senior group or the junior group. I get those nerves feeling before any tournament, and before each game. So it's a nice thing. I like to use that to make sure that everything's going to go well, and so yeah, I think it is something that because it's a home tournament. There is always extra pressure on these guys, but as I've also said a lot, that there is no one more expectatious than us. That's not even a word, but there's no one who's expecting more from this group than ourselves, and we're trying to set our bar very high. So yes, there will be pressure on this group, but we're also putting pressure on ourselves to perform as well as we can. Yeah, look, it's always hard to know. As I said, with the practice games and what have you, that not many teams give a lot away, you know. But I think the usual suspects of Belgium and the two teams we've just played, Holland and Germany, are always going to be very good. But as I think we found out in, I think it was 2013. World Cup in Delhi, where France also came out of the blue and made the semi-finals, or it may have even made the final. You know, so though any of the Europeans, and then of course you have your Asian teams, which have been quietly getting about their business, and you know, places like Pakistan, Malaysia always have very good junior teams. So it's very hard to answer that, Nandini, without seeing everybody play in the competition itself. But so as I've always said, it doesn't matter. We're the only ones who can determine how well we play. We can't determine how well other teams play. So that's going to be our strategy.